look between the Kentucky Wildcats and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Georgia Bulldogs had a terrific regular season last year behind the toughness and grit of quarterback Gunnar Stockton. But an early exit in the college football playoff has to be grinding on Kirby Smart just a bit. The Bulldogs look to get back to dominance in the college football landscape. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. On first down, it's Baxter again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. All over him.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Sells the run, wants to pass. He's got it. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Grabbed behind the line, it's Humphreys. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Got it, looking for the first down. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Hits inside. It's Barnes. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Reels it in. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Hits the hole. It's Barnes. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Just smothered on the play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Long way to go on 2nd down. Making the adjustment. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He'll pull it down, and he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. From this spot on the field, that will be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the offense out there and try to pick up the first on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. There he goes! Stopped just inside the 25, will mark it at the 24, pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Left side is Anderson. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Tough run here. It's Ivory. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll run it with Baxter. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. He wants to throw it. Moving out to the right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Caught on the RPO. He's past the 30 and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Dogs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. RPO complete. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Second and long here. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the tight end. Got him, and nobody's close. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He got him loose, and it was lights out after that.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And the extra point gives him a 10-6 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. And here's the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Gilmore. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Quick give, it's Barnes. Pass to 6. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Patterson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Straight ahead, it's Patterson. Maybe a crease. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, it's Patterson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Takes the easy one to the back. Snowed under by the defense.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on 1st down, open up the entire playbook.
And just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's...
He's going for the big play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Drops back on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Left side, it's Baxter. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to Baxter. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And this one splits the uprights. That brings them to within 1. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with New Mexico, taking on the number 8 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Lobos, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Sanford Stadium in Athens. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellows between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
The Wildcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. Third down coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Drops back. It's Stockton. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. On the return. Smashes through the tackle. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Kentucky will come to the line with a first and goal. Baxter again. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball to some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Kick is good. And the offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Complete to start this drive. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Swings it out to his running back. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. The snap sets up to throw. They'll run the screen. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frazier. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Motion from the back. Second down to the air. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Breaks into the open. He's past the marker. The 40, the 30, the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you.
Oh, they block it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. He takes it all the way back for the defensive two-point conversion.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Now, you want to be a great run defense. Your DBs have to. But when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Under pressure. Still looking. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Now on second down. He's looking to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. point that would put them on top.
And there you see his playmaking ability. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. So now they take over. This momentum has been completely taken away from them, but still an opportunity to put together a late drive. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
In the backfield, it's Barnes. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just gets rid of that one.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead. Makes a grab and room to run. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got a lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have a lead, get the ball back to the offense. Let's see if this defense can come up clutch.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Oh, look out on the right. And with the pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldog. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Fresh center downs going to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's got it down the left. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Wants to throw one first. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Long way to go on second down. From the gun, it's Barnes. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Third and long coming up. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking for room. It's Barnes. Moves it forward just a bit. A pickup of 1 to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They're all over him. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Hauls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Wildcats are in the hurry-up. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He's changing the play. He wants to throw it again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Fourth and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. On the move. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Wildcats! Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board. They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Dumps it off in the flats. He can't make... the two-point conversion is no good, and they can't tie the game here late in the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells the run, looking to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give to Frazier. Stopped right there. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Moving the pocket, it's Stockton. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Fields the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Quick give. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Push is ahead. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Running inside. It's Ivory. There he goes. Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. In the red area, it's Baxter. Touchdown, Wildcats! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Finds his rhythm after shanking a couple. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute...
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Look out. He gets away. Past the 45. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. 4th down, gotta have it here. Oh, pressure's coming. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.